Hello, my name is Manuelito Lucero, and as an aspiring nurse, I have decided to review nitrile gloves. Now, typically, there are two types of gloves, latex and nitrile. However, latex gloves are becoming harder and harder to obtain unless you buy them online. Now, as I put this glove on, you can see it is very form-fitting and tight on the hand, but it does not restrict movement or motion, which is very important for a glove. Historically, latex gloves have been the preferred glove up until latex allergy started rising. And once that happened, it became more common to see nitrile gloves. And nitrile gloves started making an appearance around the mid-1990s, but they were only used for people with a latex allergy. And sometimes people can be born with a latex allergy. However, it is more common for someone to develop a latex allergy. And a study has actually tested and proven that most latex allergies are work-related, meaning that because the nurses and doctors have to use the gloves so much that they actually develop the allergy to the product. This is not that safe. So, just to ensure that these gloves are better, I have a couple tests to put them through that simulate the daily stress that they might go through. And the first test is a stretching test. Now, I'm going to be stretching this glove more than it normally would be, but this is just to show the quality of the product. Now, I've stretched the glove out pretty well, and the stretching usually comes from when you're trying to put the glove on. As you can see, you have to stretch it a lot just to get it on. And this would happen for any medical glove. But even through that stretching, it is still form-fitting and even tight around the wrist. The fingers are not displaced, are not too long, they're not stretched out really far, and I still have full movement and motion of my hand. Now, the next test is very important because rips and tears pose a giant health problem for anybody in this field. And a good glove will show you if there is a rip or tear. So, for this test, I will make a small incision on the glove. Now, just because we know where the incision is, does not mean we will be able to see it. So, I will make it right about there. And from this angle, or from this view of the glove, it is hard to see any incision. So, when I put the glove on, hopefully I will be able to see it. And it is actually very easy to see. So I'll turn it around, and even just from around this length away from the camera, you can actually see the little tear. And as I move it closer, it becomes more easier to see. Now this is important, even if I have it about maybe a foot away from my face, that I'm able to see it, because that means I can take off this glove and choose a new one rather than put myself in harm's way. So, in the end, nitrile gloves are better because, as you've seen, the stretching that I put them through, they are still able to form fit to the hand, and even a little small incision is clearly visible to see. So, these gloves can do the job just as well as latex gloves, if not extremely better. I thank you for your time, and I hope this video gave you adequate information on why nitrile gloves are the best.